When I was a kid, I kind of wanted to be an artist.
Author.
An actor.
Ooh, pop stars, I think.
A veterinarian.
A marine biologist.
I am Destiny Duckworth. I am a sophomore at SUNY Oneonta.
My name is Maggie Kiorsi. I am a psych major and a creative writing minor. Dog person. I love being out in my garden and planting and taking care of my plants. And I love just creative outlets and video games and all types of fun hobbies on the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am Veronica. I'm a senior at SUNY Oneonta, and I'm currently student teaching.
When I was a kid, I kind of wanted to be an artist for a bit. I wanted to draw.
Ooh. When I was a kid, I feel like I just wanted to be like one of those like pop stars, I think. Just like someone famous, maybe like an actress or something like that. I just thought like maybe something like popular of some kind.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
So there were quite a few of them, but one that I think sticks with me to this day is I wanted to be an author, and I loved writing a lot, and I think that was definitely one of the ones that really sticks with me. A lot of them still are shown through my activities. I also wanted to be a baker. I love baking, and an artist was another one, but that one was not as attainable.
How old were you when you first remembered that?
When I first remembered that?
Yeah.
Probably like second or third grade, so like 8 or 9.
When I first remembered that, that's honestly kind of tough. I would say like middle school, probably.
Ooh, I think the first one was that I wanted to be an artist, and I wanted to say that was like 6 years old.
What did that version of you feel like?
That had those dreams. Just like very, very hopeful, I guess. Like, I don't know, just had a crazy imagination. So being an author, I've just loved creating stories and characters. I loved writing them because it was my own little world I could escape to. That still stands true to this day. That's why I love reading so much. You also do create an emotional connection with characters, even if they're not real, because your brain can't differentiate between the two.
Okay, I have one okay, there's
I like it though.
2 parts now.
Okay.
Recording. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a marine biologist.
I think I wanted to be a veterinarian, but I also wanted to be like an ice cream truck person.
I wanted to be an actor when I was a kid, specifically like movie and TV shows specifically.
When did you start to drift away from your dream?
Well, in high school over COVID, so that was my sophomore year, I was kind of just going insane by myself in my room, and I discovered a lot of comedies, and I was like, this is like incredible. I still loved science and the ocean, but I was also kind of like, this like really lights my fire in a different way than the marine stuff had before.
Why did being a veterinarian stop feeling possible for you?
I think I outgrew it, and I also think I don't know, I think I knew that there were other things for me, and I felt like I wasn't necessarily like the right person for that. My mom was like born to be like a caregiver, like she's a nurse, and like some people are just meant for certain things.
I think it's gradual. I mean, I I don't know. I still don't fully feel that it's not, unobtainable. I do like to think that I could one day do it again. As I grew up, it kind of felt less and less more attainable. As I got older, and I was like, well, now they can hire anybody, and so then it started to feel kind of less and less attainable there.
Is anything stopping you now from like following your current dreams?
Yeah, recently just the idea of money. I don't have a lot of money right now, and I'm grateful that I have a family who like will help me out where they can, but it's not like I have like a giant like cushion to fall back on. The type of career that I am interested in, I still am going for it, but sort of skirting around it, if that makes sense. Like I'm just looking for something that is stable and doesn't take a long time to chase.
Before I set my equipment up, I had a million thoughts on what to talk about. But to be honest, I'm just frustrated. My original plan was to convince people to rekindle their childhood dream. And I think a very massive oversight that I had with that is people's interests change. It was never, ever about that. The hard pill to swallow that why I'm making this documentary is because as that people grow. And like that sounds like a good thing, but I'm terrified of growth. I started this documentary wanting to ask people about their childhood dreams. Part of that came from my own experience. When I was younger, creating videos was everything to me. But somewhere along the way, I stopped. At first, I thought this documentary was about reconnecting with old dreams. But the more people I interviewed, the more complicated it became. For a while, I didn't know what this documentary was trying to say. Then I realized maybe this was never really about dreams. Maybe it was about growing up. Maybe growing up doesn't mean losing who we used to be. To my younger self, I'm still trying to figure things out, but thank you for dreaming first.